Morning, and thank you for staying tuned to Sunrise at Sea right here on CTV. Welcome to another episode of Wellness. My name is Apollo Sarah, and today we're going to be discussing career wellness. That is also career guidance, and we'll be giving you practical skills in choosing a career that is suited for you. Today I'm joined by, again, Mr. Henry Chivirige, and he is the CEO of Sophos Consult Limited, and he deals with HR, he deals with career guidance, mentorship, and also relationship wellness and mentorship. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, dear. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you, and thank you for joining me again on this wonderful episode.
Thank you for having me again.
So today we are going to be discussing career wellness and career guidance. A lot of people went through this through school. It was most especially high school, and then just after that nothing more is really said about it, nothing much is said about it, and then it finds a lot of people in a place of chaos where they don't know if their interests match their skills. So I want you to please explain how. My first question is, how can one find a skill or partake in a skill or choose a career that also matches their interest? Because we're living right now in a society where everybody is just about work, make money. It's not about passion, it's not about drive, it's not about motivation. And a lot of people are getting depressed and, just hate their jobs. So how can somebody find their passion and still, follow through with their skill?
That's a very tough question. Because like you said, people are looking for money. Mm-hmm. And after getting money, they feel that's not what they are looking for.
Yes.
We get into jobs looking for money. Mm-hmm. After getting it, realize, is this all about the money?
Yes.
This is what I would say. When people, and again, what causes that is that when we are joining schools and we reach that point where we are choosing careers,
yes,
people, I've been a lecturer for over 20 years, and I would ask people who will take my classes, why do you choose to take this course?
Yes.
And then there are those who tell you, my auntie told me, my father was a teacher, and so he says I should be a teacher.
Yes.
And all those answers. You would hardly find anyone who would tell you, I am studying law because I am about trying to save humanity.
Make a change in life.
Make a change
yes.
in community, or community life, or protect women who are being abused, or children, defending the rights of children. When I was still a child, my rights were abused constantly, and I said, when I grow up, I must put an end to this. Those are very few. Then others will openly tell you, they told me when you study oil and gas, there's a lot of money. So they are coming for the money. So you find that after being paid salary, there's nothing more they are looking for. Nothing drives them. And if in the money they wanted to buy a car, build a house, marry a woman, have kids, and now they have got it, why would I still wake up in the morning to go to a hospital and continue suffering with sick people?
Yes.
Some are dying, others are stinking, others are bleeding, others are what? Why would I?
Yes.
And then you find another person on the other hand. They even forget the money. They even forget their life, and they put their life online, trying to save a life.
Yes.
We have seen doctors doing that. We have seen doctors treating COVID and dying in the process. We have seen highly professional people dying of Ebola because they are trying to save patients of Ebola. And when you look at Ebola, it wasn't killing ministers and prime ministers.
It's killing doctors.
It was killing low-class people, and then killing doctors who are highly skilled, trying to save those people. The question is, why would someone even put their life online, trying to save a peasant down there in a village? You understand?
I understand.
So that one is doing something that they feel they can do even when they are not paid. They will still wake up and do it.
Yes.
And I've always told people, do something that even when you are not paid, the mere fact that you are doing it, you will feel a certain satisfaction I have done my job.
Yes. You see, the thing that really gets to me, Mr. Henry, is that a lot of times people take up space that they don't want to take up, and now they're robbing somebody of the opportunity, who wants to really be there and make a difference from actually making a difference.
And they also deny themselves the opportunity of shining where they should have.
Exactly.
You understand? The other day I was in the studio to take a photograph, and the woman who worked on me, I have never been worked on someone who is so, how can I describe her?
Unbothered, nonchalant,
non-professional, very, I don't know, I said, okay, maybe I have come at a wrong time. And she left me on her computer and went home. I asked the colleague, hey, where is this person to come? And she has gone. Oh my God. So, someone who doesn't love what they are doing, you understand? But they are there for, maybe they had made the money for the day.
Yes.
And this is a powerful photo studio in the middle of town. So there are times when I walk into certain people's businesses and I pity the people who set up such a business. Like, look at this coffee city. You understand? You walk in and there is excellent customer care.
Absolutely.
The coffee is class.
Absolutely.
Meaning, even the person who works there is proud to be the one presenting you the cup of coffee. Why? They love what they are doing. You understand?
Yes.
Now, you walk into a shop and someone is there just for the money. And
they just don't care.
And they just don't care. They are chewing their own phone.
They're rude to customers.
They are rude. They ask, what is your problem? I'm like, oh my God, what did you ask? What is my problem? You mean that's the greeting word? You mean I have come here for you guys to solve are you sure you can solve my problems? What problems are you asking for? I'm here to give you money. How dare you ask me my problems? Are you sure? Okay, my wife is sick. Are you going to solve that? My kids don't have school fees. Are you going to solve that? You are just selling bread. How can you ask me what is my problem? But that's the greeting word to some business. So you realize that people just came looking for a job. They are looking for something to live on. And at the end of the day, after doing that thing which you don't like, which doesn't make a difference in your life or a difference in another someone's life, after a year or two, it gets to your nerve.
What happens in the event somebody is not able to have the luxury to transport themselves and they're really between a rock and a hard place? What words, as we close this section, what words of encouragement do you have for somebody right now who feels helpless, who feels hopeless, who feels like there's no other way but just to settle? What would you have to say to them to carry on?
You are at the right place in your life. If you have never been hopeless, if you have never been sure where the next meal is going to come from, sometimes such people don't understand life.
Yes.
So, thank God you don't know what to do next. It's a good place to be in, because tomorrow you are going to be a better person. That place is most people who have discovered themselves at that time when there was no one and nothing. And within that desperation, they have discovered themselves. Most of these businesses you see, people started them at a time when they're at their lowest.
Yes.
Everyone has abandoned them. Everything is not working. Go and read about the story of KFC. That old man, how he started KFC. He had done everything. He had come to the end, not only of working, but also almost the end of his life.
That's true.
Now, you who is crying now, you are just 25, 22. Some of you are 23. You have just finished a bachelor's degree. You're not even graduated. You are claiming, oh, life is hard. It is important to be at that place. All of us, you see, today you see me on your screen. I have been at that place. And from that place of nothingness, emptiness, void and no one seeing you. I have risen from that place now for you to sit on that TV and watch me from your sitting room. I didn't fall from State House. I've never been there. I didn't fall from the Paris. I have never been there. I only see Kingdom TV on the TV. I only see presence on TV. I have never entered any Paris. I have never entered any State House. So I have been at that place.
Yes.
And that is a good place to be. Because when you come from that place and you get somewhere, you never want to go back there.
That's true.
Because you know what is there.
Absolutely.
You can't move from a place where you don't even a cup of dry tea and cassava is a miracle. You can't find bread somewhere and then you start sitting around saying, the TV is not working. I don't like this working place. When one time in a house which was even leaking. So that's a good place to be.
Yes.
And I've always told people, hard times have taught me more lessons than good times.
That's true.
Hard times. I have learned more lessons when I am lonely, when no one wants to talk to me, when no one is there for me, when no one gives me a call, when no one picks my calls.
Yes.
That is when my head works best. You can't work best when everyone is giving you attention. You think you are the most important person. You think you are the most beautiful girl in the whole world. You think every man is there to marry you, to love you. Until when you wake up and no one gives you a call, no one picks up your calls, no one returns your call, no one says hi. Even people fear to say hi because then you're going to start telling them your problems. That is a place to rise up.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Henry Chivitige. And there you had it. He has just said you are where you need to be. You are right where you need to be. And if you're a person right now who is going through a phase of hopelessness or helplessness and you don't know what to do, that moment, just use all the energy within you to find a solution to get up. And when you get up, there's only one other way, and that is the way up. All right. Well, thank you for staying tuned right here at Sunrise at Sea, and thank you for staying tuned to this segment of Wellness. I'd like to give a big shout out to Coffee City right here in Ntinda, and it's on Matters Way Street. You can definitely come here and enjoy amazing cups of coffee, and they also have tea, by the way. If you're not a coffee drinker, they have tea. They have lots of beverages and snacks that you can definitely enjoy right here. Well, that is all I had for you on this segment of Wellness. Keep watching Sunrise at Sea.